Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall.
It's time to keep this show moving here after an incredible opening matchup. As, well,
I started to say we were going to gather ourselves, but...
Weighing in at 165 pounds of pure muscle, from Atlanta, Georgia, the young gun, Grayson.
yeah, we would try to gather ourselves, but now the unhinged young gun here. Whoa, look out, Diana.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Grayson Pierce now making his way out to the ring for this singles matchup as he takes on the returning Tristan Moody here.
You know, here's the thing.
Look at this guy.
The way this night started with Gary Lamb, and it just has devolved. It's feeling more and more like this could be the night of the unhinged.
I mean, it's going to be, devolve into more and more chaos. And again, we have that Fans Lumberjack strap match, the first of its kind here in SHW.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait a second, right here in front of us.
Oh, boy.
Look, Grayson Pierce getting right in this fan's face here.
Man.
Well, that was uncalled for.
What a night.
I don't know what her sign said there.
Well, it said forever faithful.
Ah.
Yeah, that's why he wasn't. Which says to me that clearly, unlike Ray Charles where Georgia was on his mind, clearly Lev is still on the mind of Grayson Pierce.
You know, we talked about it during the pre-show. Would Pierce and Lev be able to focus on their opponents here tonight? Or will they be more worried about each other? We're about to find out here. It's Tristan Moody.
Indeed we are.
Makes his way out.
He is the straight shooter, Tristan Moody.
Well, what do you know? We got a young gun and a straight shooter.
How about that? This should make for quite the confrontation here tonight. We saw Tristan Moody here several months back in a great contest against Hollywood Hunter James. I'm excited to see Tristan Moody back. And you know, with all of this talk about Rumblejack, with that being next month, you've got to wonder and think that both of these guys could be considering how much a win will impact their chances to be part of the Rumblejack.
Absolutely. While this is not an official Rumblejack qualifier, you're exactly right, GB. A win would bode well for either one of these guys and work in their favor into perhaps getting a spot there in the biggest match of the year next month.
And here we go. We've got a potential handshake.
The unhinged young gun shaking the hand of Moody, but pulling him back in there and just slinging the hand away. And finally, a collar and elbow lock up center of the ring. The taller Grayson Pierce with the advantage, working on that wrist, and a kick right up under the left arm there of Tristan Moody.
You know, it's very interesting to me. Of course, Grayson Pierce, we've been talking about what's been going on, and for those who might have missed it, Grayson Pierce, for months, has been trying to curry favor with Alexander Lev. He was doing all that he could to be a part, or once again, to connect with Lev.
Look out.
And, oh gosh.
Some great chain wrestling into a stiff kick right to the spine from Moody.
Pierce eventually found himself standing as support for Alexander Lev back at SHW 73 when Lev finally got an opportunity, the Jake the Snake Legacy Championship, only then for Pierce to cost Lev that championship, turning on him and creating a real problem. But what a drop kick, speaking of problems here.
Penitent by Moody here. Just a quick one count from our official, Clark T. Benedetto.
And so it seems as though Alexander Lev, you know, for all of the time that Grayson Pierce was fighting for the attention of Lev, now that he's got it, it's like he's ignoring Lev at this point.
Nice uppercut there from Tristan Moody. Both these guys so much fun to watch, so quick. As Moody charges in, but nobody home. And now Grayson Pierce into the ropes and now drops Moody on the back of his head with that release German suplex.
So here's what's interesting. You know, we talked,
hang on. 2 count.
We talked before about Grayson Pierce and his focus being on Alexander Lev. But last month, when he took on Jay Lucas, we saw a highly focused and terrifically unhinged Grayson Pierce. And I think that Grayson Pierce could arguably be as focused as he's ever been, and that could prove dangerous for Tristan Moody.
Oh, wow. What a face plant. As now Moody's just being choked there by Grayson Pierce right in front of the official. The official now reprimanding Pierce.
Meanwhile, as you can see,
looks like we might have a bloody lip there on Tristan Moody.
Yeah, Moody is certainly bleeding there. And you can see just how unhinged that is. That's interesting because the referee stepped in to break that. Under normal circumstances, if that had gotten to the count of 5, the referee could have and probably would have disqualified Grayson Pierce.
I talked about the quickness of Tristan Moody. It looks like Pierce just trying to slow down the pace of the match there as he was choking Moody, and then a stiff kick right to the back.
Well, did you see Pierce throw up the faithful sign?
I did indeed. Look at the strength of Moody there as he had Pierce up on his shoulders. Pierce able to escape, eats a back elbow there from Moody. Moody now into the ropes. Charges in, but he gets caught, goozled up.
Oh, wow.
That spinning back fist.
Whoa.
Oh, and a release German, but Moody lands on his feet.
Beautiful move there from Moody.
Blocks a shot, hits a right hand of his own.
And think about what this would mean if Tristan Moody can land this win.
Roll up, hang on, 2 count.
Woo.
Another basement drop kick that time from Moody. Right to the teeth there of Grayson Pierce.
Tristan Moody is so impressive. Spent time training at the Palmetto Wrestling Academy, which trained one of our favorites here from Southern Honor, that being Super Sean Legacy, who is crushing it these days at Evolve and NXT.
Oh, heads up, heads up, heads up.
Good job!
Over the top rope with that dive from Moody takes out Grayson Pierce. Both men down now on the concrete floor.
That was absolutely incredible there from Tristan Moody. He calls himself a straight shooter, and he shoots and he doesn't miss.
Springboard from the top rope with that phenomenal forearm pin attempt here.
And this is it.
Oh, wow, deep stack there on that pin, but Pierce able to kick out just in time.
And I mean barely kicking out of that one.
Man, what an exciting matchup. After that opening contest, I wondered it was going to be hard for anybody to follow that, but these guys, quicker than a hiccup, both of them here.
I'll tell you what, the bar has been set super high, but this is what happens here at Southern Honor. That's why everybody's trying to make their way here to Southern Honor, the action building, because they understand that only the best perform on this stage.
And not only are they trying to make their way on any given show, split-legged moonsault, but nobody home. Moody saw it coming. But that makes me think of the Rumble Jack coming up next month. We're going to have a ton of guys trying to make their way here.
Oh my God!
Back handspring into a stunner. And from the second, and now a springboard cutter. Unbelievable roll up here by Moody.
And he got him. Whoa.
Somehow, after a stunner and a cutter combination, Grayson Pierce somehow kicked out.
Let me tell you something. Tristan Moody is so impressive. I love what we are seeing from him. And I'll tell you what, a win tonight, in my mind, guarantees him a spot in the Rumble Jack.
Oh, you gotta imagine Jake the Snake's watching, Sauer Naro's watching. Our GM is back now. You know he's watching. Like I said, so this match, the match between Lev and Hyder, which is coming up later tonight, big wins in those matches. Oh, what a counter there into a pin.
Very slick counter there. Oh my gosh, what a kick to the face.
A pump kick from Moody sends Pierce to the outside. Heads up, heads up. And a dive once again, but he got caught this time.
Oh my
Moody.
goodness.
And now spine first into the guardrail. Look out.
Oh my gosh.
And now Pierce bouncing the head of Moody off the steel ring post.
And we're seeing how unhinged again. Oh, no. This is what we saw last time. Oh my gosh.
That package face plant there. We saw him put away Jay Lucas with that same move.
We sure did.
He's going to look for the skull piercer, and there it is. And I think that's going to be all she wrote. He shoots the half, hooks the outside leg.
He did it.
Grayson Pierce, victorious here tonight.
I'll tell you what, he is unhinged, but he is wildly focused, and whoever stands across from him does not bode very well. Another massive victory from the incredibly skilled Grayson Pierce.
And we talked about a win in this matchup should cash your check into the Rumble Jack, but I would say even though he lost, Tristan Moody still with a very impressive match here tonight, and he still may make it into the Rumble Jack. Who knows?
He certainly might. An impressive showing, but I'll tell you what, it seems like at some point there is a collision course potentially.
Wait a second.
Between
Well, again, this fan
Grayson
over here
Pierce.
next to us. Well, don't come over here. Well, come on now.
Oh, come on.
Well, now, of course.
Oh, no.